I'm Anabel Zdeb, and thank you for watching WSTM TV. Up next, we have Jaden and Mattison with the story of the Superstorm of 1993, and then we have Divine with the daily forecast. Here's Jaden with your story now.
I'm Jaden Mattison. Recently, the 24th anniversary of the 1993 Superstorm passed. This storm occurred from March 12th to March 14th in 1993 and had been known as the storm of the century. This storm had a big and tragic impact on many lives, a death toll of 208 nationwide and 19 just in North Carolina, while Hurricane Hugo back in 1989 caused 12 deaths in North Carolina. The economic damage was massive, as the cost of the damage was upwards of $5.5 billion. In comparison, Hurricane Hugo caused an estimated $9 billion in damage. 10 million electric customers lost power during the storm due to various line damages, again adding to the cost of the storm. Home, tree, and electrical infrastructure damage was widespread along coastal regions, while the Western Carolinas primarily received damage from the high wind speeds brought on by an ongoing blizzard. As you can see from the diagram, there had been a large amount of snow. You can see more snow had been located in the middle of the storm closer to western areas of North Carolina. Here's an image of the snow in Boomer, North Carolina. What you can see here is another photo of the event that shows the amount of snow. High wind speeds cause structural failure and objects to be lifted off the ground, while melting snow and liquid precipitation cause road flooding in some areas. Remember, in situations like these, turn around and don't drown. The storm itself was formed by a cluster of powerful thunderstorms located on the Gulf of Mexico, where they later merged with a narrow band of snow and rain that was pushing in from the west coast. These two storm systems collided with the jet stream and created a large storm surge that began to push along the Gulf towards Florida. As you can see here, the superstorm was moving slightly east before all related storms slowly dissipated over a period of hours.
Thank you, Jaden, for that severe weather story, and now let's go on to our forecast. Let's jump right into our current conditions report. Right now it is 60 degrees with a dew point of 58 degrees. There are currently light winds coming from the north. However, wind speeds are expected to rise moderately throughout the day. Despite the overcast skies, there is no precipitation expected today. Today's expected high is 82 degrees, which is likely to occur later this evening, and almost a 20-degree difference from the current temperature. The average today is 9 degrees cooler than our high, a nice 73 degrees. Wind speeds are expected to rise moderately throughout the day. However, it is likely speeds will drop back down as the night continues. It is also expected that this morning's overcast skies will lead way for clear skies this afternoon and into tomorrow morning. High visibility should also be expected throughout the week, with few drops in visibility expected tomorrow and Friday. Into tonight, temperatures are expected to drop from high 70s to low 60s, with an expected nightly low of exactly 60 degrees. However, an average of a brisk 63 degrees. Following into today's footsteps, precipitation is unlikely as clouds are planned to dissipate by early afternoon. Gentle winds out of the south are expected along most of the central Carolinas, with speed picking up as morning approaches. Tomorrow is going to start with temperatures in the low 70s, expected to remain around 73 for most of the day, with a high of 77, before slowly declining into the mid to low 60s overnight. Low temperatures into the night give us a 24-hour average of 67 degrees. Dew points remain in the mid-50s all day long, and clear skies in the morning lead way into overcast skies as chances of rain and thunderstorms increase throughout the day. Up to 3 inches of rain should be expected in Hickory and surrounding areas. In addition to rain and thunderstorms, wind speeds will be picking up into the evening, with winds out of the southwest expected to reach 11 miles per hour. Temperatures are expected to fall to low 60s overnight, and winds, storms, and precipitation should calm down before the following morning. On Friday, we can expect a low of 59 and a high going up to 85. We can also expect an overcast throughout the day and night. We have about a 15% chance of rain as well as some mist in the morning, and have a 30% chance of thunderstorms. The dew point will be around 60 throughout the day, and winds will be coming from southeast at 1 to 8 miles per hour. On Saturday, we can expect slightly warmer temperatures ranging from 64 to 86. We can also expect to see partly cloudy skies, and we have about a 58% chance of rain on Saturday, and at highest, 38% chance of thunderstorms. The dew point will remain around the low 60s, and we will be getting winds from east. We can expect temperatures to be at low of 65 and a high of 79 on Sunday. We can also expect overcast throughout the day as well. We have at highest a 57% chance of precipitation as well as 45% chance of thunderstorms. Dew point will remain around the low 60s. Winds will be coming from northeast. As you can see here is a high pressure system in the North Carolina region and a low pressure system north of our state. You can see the warm front moving north while the cold front outside of the east coast is moving away from us to the east. There are some low pressure systems around the Midwest along with the high pressure system closer to the far west regions of the country, and another low front along the west coast. Let's take a look at what these fronts are doing to our temperatures. We have low 50s to the mid 60s in the Carolinas and most surrounding areas, with mid 70s around Texas spilling over into high 60s around Georgia and Florida. As you can see, temperatures slowly begin to decrease as you start looking northwest with lows of 40 in Washington. The drop in mid and northwestern temperatures is caused by the two low-pressure systems located in the area. Both have extensive cold fronts. Let's see how our weather is being affected. From this satellite recording, we can see clouds from northeast North Carolina spiraling in a northeast traveling fashion. However, there is no precipitation expected in the area, so expect these clouds to dissipate through the day. When looking at the radar, we can see it's clear in North Carolina and the lower east large storm in the north, near the Great Lakes. When looking at the upper air map, we can see slow wind speeds over much of the east coast, with the strongest winds appearing in the northwestern areas of the U.S., just north of California. If you look in these areas of strong winds, you will notice storm systems are present in these areas on radar. Thank you for watching the segment of WSTM TV News. Tune in later this evening for our nightly sports report.